Hello and how are you? I am Andam Masa and today this is the second live coding stream that I have made, and today we are going to be developing a JavaScript SDK for LunarDB. And if you don't know what is LunarDB, LunarDB is a cache key value database. So we are going to be creating a SDK for it in JavaScript. So let's get started. So first of all, let's just open GitHub, and I am using Arc as my browser. So GitHub, and let's create a new repo. Let us go call it lunardb slash sdk slash js, and let us call the description the official website for the official JavaScript SDK for LunarDB, and let's make it public so everyone can access it. And little, and now we are going to run a terminal. Here little, let us go into my directory, so cd slash dev, and now let's just create a new file, a new folder. So make the lunardb slash js slash sdk. Let's just go into this lunardb js sdk. So cd lunardb sdk, and now let's just init Node.js package, so I can just say npm init slash y. This way it will just init everything as the default, like you could see it is. And now I can just open it using my code editor with code all console. So it is. This is the plain thing. I need to change the license to an MIT license. I prefer the MIT license for some reason. Now let's just create a license file, and let's just go and grab my license. Now let me have the MIT license from my Web Dev Tools project, which is another open source project, so I can just go here and just copy this. It's all the same information. I'm at the best. So we got this, and now I need to push my changes to my Lunar SDK, JavaScript SDK. So I can just open my terminal, say git init to initialize an empty git repository, and I can just say git remote add origin my thing. So let's just copy and paste it. Here it is. Now let us push it to git branch. I think main. I prefer the main branch. So now we are in the main, and git. Not so I forgot to do something here. We need to create our JS file. So let us create an SLS folder inside of it in the JS, which will be our main file, and let us now replace this in endpoint with SLS index.js. Little. let us get add all of that and let us get commit stuff. Um, let us say in it, then I can just add a icon if you want. Little icon. Now I will enter my libd key and now I can just take it. Push other than slash theme, I think. No, sorry. Let's just say get push. Okay, so it's set up theme. So set slash up clean. Clean other than main. Why it's not working? Yes, because I forgot push. This way it will work. Now here we got our initial commit with our license file, and now I can start creating. So for this SDK we are going to be using a additional library. I think this should be the only library that we will be using, which is called node browser child process, which is this this thing which is actually created by Node.js, so it's like official. I think actually I don't need to. Yeah. Oh. Okay. So the multiple things. So we can execute a CMD file, which then mean that I think this means it will only work on shell and CMD. Like this would be only for Windows, I guess. I'm not sure. So to be safe, I'm going to be using this jumper, so I will copy it for now. Let us go. Yeah, like obviously we got that, so let's just test it and see if it's works. So I can just npm run npm start. Okay, it, let's just say to run that. So and now that this is, like you can see, it's working. So now need to, before that, let's just add the spawn for now, but we need to create a class, and the class will contain all the data, all the functions. So a class, let's say lunar, and if you don't know what are classes in JavaScript, I already have a, a what is called, I already have a video about classes. So LunarDB class little under the say constructor. By default the constructor would not take anything, but it would just say this dot thing. So let's first bring up our the doc for Lunar. So like you can see, this is the website or the initial page that I have listed yesterday with you. Now I'm going to go into docs. Let's just go here. Like you can see, we have like a lot of things and things like that. Actually, we don't need to use this thing because Kazuki or Kazuki uh, already created a simple Python SDK for it, so we can just read from it and just convert it. So in the SLS LunarDB we have a client. We can now, like you can see, we have like we will like I can go into that. So like you can see, we need to initialize like needs a connection. So here, sorry, I'm just actually close that. So let's just go here. This dot base URL equal by default to localhost 8000. This should be the default part for it according to the doc. I know that Kazuki is now watching the stream currently, so if you think something is incorrect, please tell me. I can now just say connection, another thing, which would take a new a connection URL. This means that you can give it a custom URL and that we can just call by this dot base URL equal to the local host by connection URL. So that's quite simple. Now we can set the keys and like that. So here on in the docs it has like to set like hello world thing like that. So we can just go here client and now we get it. So the first thing is get. I need get to have a key. So that's the first thing we need. All we can just start with set. I think set would have more things. So I can just say here init initial last. Just push this for now. Now I can just say create a set function which would get a key and a value and a title or TTLL. I'm not sure what TTLL. So here we can just say that we get key and value and TTL. Like frequency we have TTL and Okay, so TTL is time to live in seconds, I guess. So I can just add a client tab, so it can fail or not, and in it, it will say data. So we need a data equal to be key, and in JavaScript you can do that. So detail, and also for the title, this would be something else. So here, if dtl, then data dot data dot full data dot incorrect. So data dot post. I think it would not post. So wait. So data dot the uh, so how to add a key and value to an object into the object. So yeah, we can just call it. I thought it had like a special thing. So if this is the case, what we can do is just print this and let's say if title and data dot ttl equal to the and just say fix for now. Fix. This way it will fix it. I forgot this. So like you can see, it seems like this is how it looks, and now I need to push it. So according to the docs, we can just say it will go and set the key and then aside. I think this is good. This is the correct way doing it. So I want it to run 1.5, then like how and fix it. Okay, so now I can no, not like that. Okay. How to use side processes in Node.js to execute it seems like that execute this way I don't need that I think. For this pawn well don't want pawn but I want to have execute and here need to execute it. So here command and command I'm going to build it. So const command if first it will lunar decay of lunar um, set then I can let open no set key so here going to let's say data dot actually I don't need this data I can let's say key and now I can just say value now here I can just say this if ttl yes so and ttl then I'm going to they can just say strict so if there's something wrong with it it will fix it. So let's see this correcting. Actually, I don't want to return that. I want to return something else. So I'm going to say return here. And I don't want that. I want when an error happens, I want to return error. Um, here return as now as I think this is the correct way on setting it. So I can just say push the set command. Let's say feed set command, so I can just say yes and just push it. Little. Now I need to export it. So export the class. So now it will say module.export details suite export Lunar. This is it. This is the first command. I think it will work. I'm going to see if it's working, and if it's not, then I'm going to create another stream while I fix it. If it's working, we are going to continue on building it. See you soon, and I have to go now. If you like this stream, please consider following me, and also joining our Discord server where we will discuss the LunarDB JS SDK and some other cool things.